Summer camp is right around the corner, so now it's time to prepare yourself and your world for the event. Today I'm gonna share some of my tips and tricks for preparation, since this will be my 7th year of summer camp. So, what is summer camp? It's a challenge which takes place every July. You will have a list of prompts which you can work on during the month by creating an article for each of these prompts. Your articles will need to be at least 300 words in length to be eligible for the challenge, so if everything goes right, you will have about 12,000 words of world building in the end. The more articles you manage to write, the better your participation badge will become. Personally, I will go for diamond again, which means 32 prompts. Our yearly closing ceremony will most likely take place at the end of August, and it will be a great event on Twitch and YouTube. During the closing ceremony, there are awards and prizes. Some are sponsored by community members and go out for one article to a specific prompt. Others are raffled among all participants which reached a specific badge. Overall, the summer camp is a great event to expand your world, start a new one, have a new take on a specific aspect of your world, or simply become a part of a greater community. Encourage others and become encouraged on Discord. For me, summer camp is a yearly celebration with my world building friends, and I hope it will become the same for you. There are several steps you can do to prepare for summer camp. How many of them or which of them you want to do is totally up to you, and nobody will tell you you have to do this to prepare, or if you don't do that, you can't take part. This is totally up to you, and it depends on you, your experience on World Anvil, your degree of organization, honestly, and how much time you want to invest before you even start summer camp as a challenge. The first step you can take is the homework challenge, the preparation challenge. Each week leading up to summer camp, there will be the reveal of one of the themes related to summer camp this year. And there will be one task you can do to prepare for the respective theme. There are additional tasks and assignments during the respective week which you can do if you want to prepare further. I would recommend to do so. And at least I would recommend to prepare your categories or just create a generic summer camp category like I did. In addition, I prepared 3 articles. One of them is an overview article, which will define my focus of the world, which species there are, and which cities I want to focus on, or which are the special things I implement in my world. The article storyline will give you an overview about the drama points of my story, which is, again, a part I want to focus on. In addition, I have here the first seeds for my adventures and plots. The article content will give you an overview about what kind of content I am writing. It deals with how I handle not safe for work content and also which content I will not write about. So these are my 3 foundation articles, and I usually prepare them for each of my worlds, but they are not always public. So it's totally up to you, but these are, in my opinion, the things you should have in your mind while preparing for summer camp. Have a clear idea where you are and on which parts of your world you want to focus. To mark my summer camp articles, I prepared a set of buttons, one for each year. For now, these are in my global announcement block and are hidden if the article doesn't have a specific tag. To make them more usable and more convenient, I want to turn them into variables. First, I double-check the CSS and the appearance of my button, which is created with a custom container and will need a Grandmaster or higher subscription. If you want to use a quote or even an allowed, you will be able to follow along with a master subscription. Once I am happy with the CSS, I move on to the backend of Anvil and click on Advanced Tools, then on Variables. First, I have to create a new collection where all my buttons can live. Don't forget to give it a name you will recognize and maybe add a description. Then I will create the first variable, give it a name and a key. For me, these have the same content because it makes it easier for me to remember what they contain. The type should be rendered fragment, which will render a complete block of BB code provided within the value section of your variable. In set value section, I put the complete code for my button. Click on Add Variable and continue until you have all buttons you want to create done. I have one button for each year and will just add another one next year. To actually use the variable, you need to navigate into one of your articles and put the cursor where you want to place your button. Call the variable by opening a square bracket and typing in the key of your variable. Select the variable in your upcoming dropdown and wait for your article to save. As you can see, the button is where it should be. Next, I delete the buttons from the announcement block and the CSS code responsible for hiding them in the non-summer camp articles. And that's it. You've successfully created a variable. You can use them for any part of your world which you will need frequently and which you don't want to type in ever so often. Next, I create an article hub for summer camp. This is basically an overview article where you will collect every article with the respective summer camp tag. And you can do this with every subscription tier from Freeman up. In a generic article, I just love a generic article for this because it has no sidebar for me as a paid member. I will enter the BB code tagged with the tag, pipe, block, pipe, and then the headline of the collection. So as it is, my list is too wide and the article blocks appear too wide. So I will change the appearance with CSS so that there are 3 columns. I will do so by adding the column 3 selector to the CSS of the article list. So all I have to do during summer camp right now is tagging the articles for summer camp with the correct tag, and they will automatically appear in this overview article. As a small bonus for you, I linked a Notion template in the video description. It contains every prompt from past summer camps since 2018 and will be easy to copy into your own Notion. The prompts for 2024 I will add as soon as they are published. So yeah, this is just a little gift from my side. With all these preparations, you should be able to relax, lean back, and just wait for summer camp. If you want to support me and my work, you will find a link to my Ko-fi within the video description. And here you can find a link to my last video and to a playlist with all English World Anvil tutorials. I will see you next time. Bye!